My beloved child, do you feel lost, burdened, or uncertain about the direction you're heading? Are you questioning whether the path you're on is truly the one I've called you to walk? You see, many times in life, you will face moments of confusion and struggle, where the road ahead seems unclear, and the weight of your choices may seem unbearable. But know this, you are never alone. My words are here to guide you, to free you from the chains of doubt and fear. My child, the path you walk is not always straight, and at times you may stray or feel lost. But remember, I am with you always. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you back to the right path if you open your heart to my guidance. In the depths of your struggles, there is freedom waiting for you. The key to finding peace and true fulfillment lies not in the world's definition of success or direction, but in my purpose for you. My teachings offer not just advice but liberation, freedom from your worries, doubts, and struggles. The road that I call you to is not without hardship, but it is filled with love, grace, and the promise of eternal joy. When you align your life with my will, the burdens you carry will be light, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Trust in me, my child, and you will be set free from the struggles that keep you bound. My words are not just for comfort, they are a call to action, a call to return to the path I have set before you. Open your heart and let my guidance lead you toward the peace and purpose you seek. As you stand at the crossroads of life, facing uncertainty, do not fear, for I have already prepared the way for you. The path may not always be clear, but I have promised to be your guide. In the moments of doubt, when the world pulls you in different directions, know that you are not left to wander alone. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. My plan for you is perfect even when it seems hidden behind the fog of confusion. Trust that the struggles you face are not punishments but opportunities for growth and closer fellowship with me. When you walk in my light, you will begin to see things with new eyes. Life is not about finding your own way, but about surrendering to the way I have already set for you. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14 verse 6. My words are life, and those who follow them will find peace amidst the chaos, comfort amidst the storm. The struggles you face are temporary, but the lessons I offer through them are eternal. Every challenge you face is a chance to deepen your faith, to draw closer to me, to become the person I have destined you to be. You may feel the weight of the world pressing upon you, but I remind you, my beloved, that the burdens of life are light when carried with me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. It is not by your strength that you overcome, but by trusting in mine. The path of struggle and suffering is the very one I walked for you, and it is through your own struggles that you are shaped, molded, and prepared for the abundant life I have for you. Each trial you face is not meaningless. It is a step toward freedom, a process of refining that brings you closer to the fullness of who you were meant to be. The refining fire burns away what is unnecessary and reveals the pure gold beneath. I know your heart, and I understand your struggles more deeply than you can imagine. Lean into my love, for it is perfect and unwavering. Through my strength, you will find the courage to continue forward. You are not on the wrong path when you walk in faith. Even when the road seems dark and winding, know that my light shines through the darkness, and my hand is always extended to guide you. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. Your struggles do not define you, but your response to them does. When you turn to me, I will lead you out of the wilderness and into a place of peace and fulfillment. This is not just a promise for the future. It is a truth for today. Through every trial and hardship, I am refining your character, preparing you for the blessings I have for you. Remember, my beloved, that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verse 9. What may seem like a detour or a delay in your life is often my way of bringing you closer to the perfect future I have in store for you. The path to your true purpose may not always be the easiest, but it is always the one that leads to the greatest joy. When you feel the struggle becoming too much to bear, come to me. Do not carry your burdens alone. Let me shoulder them with you. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Your heart may be heavy, but I am the one who heals and restores. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. When you surrender your will to mine, you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that will guard your heart and mind. Every day is an opportunity to trust me more, to allow my guidance to illuminate the path ahead. The struggles you face are not obstacles but opportunities to grow in faith and obedience. Each step of faith, though challenging, brings you closer to the life I have promised you. I am the good shepherd, and I lay down my life for my sheep. You are mine, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. John 10 verse 11, Hebrews 13 verse 5. As you continue on this journey, remember that I have gone before you. I have already overcome the world. John 16 verse 33. You are more than a conqueror through me, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Romans 8 verse 37, Philippians 4 verse 13. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles in your way. They are mere stepping stones leading you to the fullness of life in me. Trust in my timing and my ways. The road may seem long, but the destination is worth every step. You are not on the wrong path when you are walking with me. I will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verse 6. Even in the midst of trials, I am refining you, preparing you for the greater things I have in store. In the midst of your struggles, know that you are being prepared for something far greater than what your eyes can currently see. The difficulties you face are not in vain. They are a part of the refining process, shaping you into the person I have called you to be. My beloved, you are a vessel being molded by the hands of the Creator. The challenges you face may seem heavy, but they are tools that I use to transform you into someone who reflects my glory. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. Isaiah 43 verse 2. This verse is a promise. It speaks to the truth that no matter how fierce the storms of life may seem, you will never be alone. I walk through every trial with you. Even when the floods of anxiety, confusion, or loss threaten to overwhelm you, my presence will sustain you. The path may feel treacherous, but each step taken with me will bring you closer to the fullness of my purpose for your life. It is essential to recognize that these struggles do not come without purpose. While you may not understand the why of your circumstances, I ask you to trust in my eternal wisdom. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. Isaiah 55 verse 8. I see beyond the surface. I see your heart, your future, and the ultimate good that I have planned for you. The pain and struggles you experience are not signs of my absence but rather indicators of the transformation that is taking place within you. Through these trials, I am drawing you nearer, helping you grow stronger in faith and more dependent on my grace. You may wonder why suffering is a part of the journey. My child, suffering is not without its reward. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. James 1 verse 12. The pain you endure today is temporary, but the reward I have for you is eternal. Each trial faced in my name strengthens you, teaches you, and brings you closer to the abundant life I have promised. Your faith is being refined as gold in fire, becoming purer and stronger with each challenge overcome. When you walk through these trials, remember that I am not far from you. I am right beside you, carrying you when you are too weak to stand on your own. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. It is in your brokenness that you will experience my healing, and it is in your weakness that you will find my strength. Every tear you shed is not unnoticed. I collect them in a bottle, for they are precious to me. Psalm 56 verse 8. I will not allow you to suffer beyond what you can bear, and I will always provide a way out. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13. Even in the darkest moments, my love will never fail you. There are times when you may feel like the road is too long, the weight of your struggles too heavy, but remember that I am carrying that weight with you. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. The rest I offer is not the absence of struggle, but peace amidst the struggle, knowing that the outcome has already been determined in my will. The rest I provide is the assurance that you are exactly where you need to be, and I am using every moment to shape you for what lies ahead. I know the trials you face seem endless at times. The challenges feel like mountains you cannot move. But take heart, my beloved. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Matthew 17 verse 20. The power is not in your own strength, but in your trust in me. I am the mountain mover, and with even the smallest amount of faith in me, you will see the impossible become possible. Faith moves mountains because it is rooted in the belief that I can do all things, and I will never leave you or forsake you. In these moments of struggle, ask yourself, are you relying on your own understanding, or are you trusting in mine? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. When you lean on your own understanding, you limit what I can do in your life. But when you submit to my will, even when you don't fully understand, I will guide you toward a future that is beyond your wildest dreams. I am the one who directs your steps, and my plans for you are far greater than you can imagine. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. Every moment of struggle is part of a bigger picture. You are being refined, shaped, and prepared for a future full of hope. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. Every struggle you face is being woven into the tapestry of your life, bringing you closer to the person I have created you to be. Trust in my process, for I am working all things together for your good. Even when the path seems unclear, remember that I am the light that guides your way. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. Psalm 119 verse 105. When you feel lost or uncertain, turn to my word for direction. My truth will illuminate the way forward, even when you cannot see it with your own eyes. Trust that I am leading you step by step into the destiny I have planned for you. The struggles you face today are only temporary, but the reward that awaits you is eternal. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am always with you, guiding, sustaining, and loving you every step of the way. In your moments of despair, When it seems as though the weight of the world is too much to bear, do not forget that my love is unfailing. I see your pain and I know your struggles. You may feel as though you are walking alone, but I am closer than you think, walking beside you every step of the way. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Psalm 23 verse 1. When the path feels uncertain, trust that I am guiding you. Like a shepherd tending to his flock, I am leading you to pastures of peace and rest, even when you cannot see them ahead. Understand that trials serve a deeper purpose. When you face challenges, remember that I am refining your character, preparing you for the blessings I have in store. It is through these moments that you grow, learn to trust more deeply, and find strength you never knew you had. Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. Romans 5 verses 3-4. The process may be painful, but it is through perseverance that your character is formed, and through hope that your faith is sustained. Even when the trials seem unrelenting, know that they are shaping you for a purpose far greater than you can comprehend. There are times when the burden feels overwhelming. You may be tempted to give up, to question whether the struggle is worth it. But remember, my beloved, I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16 verse 33. Your troubles are real and I do not downplay their significance. But I want you to hold on to the truth that the victory has already been won. What you are enduring today is not the final word. The pain you experience will give way to peace and joy, as you place your trust in me. I have overcome the world, and through me you too will overcome. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles in front of you. The road may be difficult, but it is not without hope. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. My plans for you are not for destruction but for good. I have a future filled with hope and I will guide you toward it step by step. Even when the way seems unclear, trust that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life for your ultimate good. Your struggles today are not an indication of a hopeless future but a temporary part of the process that will lead you to a future filled with promise. When the burdens of life weigh heavy on your heart, turn to me. I am the source of your strength. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4 verse 13. In your weakness my strength is made perfect. Lean not on your own understanding or your own abilities, but trust in my strength to carry you through. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and through your dependence on me, you will discover the fullness of my grace. Remember too that your trials do not define you. They do not determine who you are, but rather who you are becoming. You are more than your struggles. You are a child of the Most High, loved beyond measure and chosen for a purpose. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. 1 Peter 2 verse 9. Your identity is found in me, not in your circumstances. What you are facing today is but a moment in the grand story I am writing for you. It may seem long and arduous now, but remember, the story is not over yet. In the midst of the storm, it can be easy to lose sight of the big picture. But I am the author and finisher of your faith, and I see the end from the beginning. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1 verse 6. The work I have begun in you will not be abandoned. Even in times of difficulty, Trust that I am continuing to shape you, refine you, and perfect you according to my will. The trials you face today are building the foundation for the person I have destined you to become. So when you feel as though you are lost, overwhelmed, or unsure of where to turn next, remember that I am with you. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name, you are mine. Isaiah 43 verse 1. I know your name and I will never let you go. No matter what you are facing, no matter how deep the valley may seem, I am right beside you. You are never alone. I will not forsake you in your time of need. Rest in the knowledge that my love for you is constant, unchanging, and eternal. It is in my presence that you find the peace that surpasses all understanding. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4 verse 7. Let my peace wash over you, knowing that I am with you, and that the struggles you face today are only preparing you for the life I have promised you. Hold fast to the truth of my word. He who has begun a good work in you will bring it to completion. Philippians 1 verse 6. The journey may be long and difficult, but the victory is assured. Trust in me, lean on me, and know that I will never leave you. You are walking through a season of hardship, and it may feel as though the path before you is filled with obstacles. But I remind you, my child, that it is in the wilderness that I reveal my strength and faithfulness most clearly. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. This journey is not one you are walking alone. I am with you, guiding you every step of the way. When you feel lost, remember that the very presence of the shepherd is enough to bring you peace. You may be tempted to look at the difficulties in your life and believe that they define you. But I tell you they do not. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. The struggles you are experiencing are temporary in light of eternity. They are but a small part of the bigger picture I am crafting for you. Through your challenges, you are being shaped, refined, and prepared for a purpose far greater than you can see now. Your circumstances are only a stepping stone, not the final destination. In times of uncertainty, when it seems like the world is falling apart around you, I ask you to trust in my unchanging nature. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 13 verse 8. I do not change, and my promises to you stand firm regardless of the circumstances. Even when the ground beneath you seems unstable, I am the rock that cannot be shaken. Cling to me, for I am your foundation, the one constant in a world that is ever changing. Do not fear, for I am the one who holds your future in my hands. I know it is easy to become discouraged when you look at the trials ahead, but I am calling you to rise above them. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41 verse 10. You are not meant to fight these battles on your own. Lean on me for strength. When you feel weak, that is when my power can be made perfect in you. My grace is sufficient, and I will provide the strength you need to endure. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. Bring them to me, for I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. It is easy to become discouraged by the setbacks and delays you face. You may be asking, why is this taking so long? My child, I remind you that my timing is perfect. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 verse 31. Trust in my timing. I know the plans I have for you, and they are for your good, You may not see it now, but every moment, every delay, and every detour is a part of my perfect plan to bring you to the place I have prepared for you. Wait on me, for I will not disappoint you. As you navigate through the challenges of life, remember that there is a higher purpose in your struggles. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1 verses 2-3. The trials you face are not meaningless. They are refining you, shaping your faith, and strengthening your character. Through each challenge, your faith becomes stronger, your perseverance deeper, and your hope more steadfast. My purpose for you is being fulfilled through every trial you endure. There are moments when you may feel abandoned, as though I am silent or distant. But I assure you, I am always with you, even in your darkest hour. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. When you are broken, I am near. When you feel defeated, I am lifting you up. I am your comforter, your healer, and your ever-present help in times of need. You may not always feel my presence, but I am always with you, surrounding you with my love and protection. You may struggle to understand why things are happening the way they are, but trust that my ways are higher than your ways. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55 verses 8-9. I see the bigger picture. You may not understand the why or the how, but trust that I am orchestrating every detail of your life for your good and for my glory. When you feel that your burdens are too heavy, remember that I am here to help you carry them. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. Do not try to bear the weight of your struggles alone. I am here to give you rest, to lighten your load, and to offer you peace. Take refuge in me, and I will provide the comfort and strength you need to face whatever comes your way. My love for you is constant and unchanging. For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation, will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Romans 8 verses 38-39. No matter what you face, nothing can separate you from my love. My love for you is eternal and it will never fail. Even in your struggles, I am with you, loving you and carrying you through. So when the path seems uncertain, when the way is unclear, know that I am the way. I am the way and the truth and the life. John 14 verse 6. Follow me and I will lead you to where you need to go. Trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. I will make your path straight. Do not be afraid, for I am with you now and always. Let my presence guide you, strengthen you, and fill you with peace as you walk through each day. And as you reflect on the journey you are on, remember this: you are not walking alone. I am with you, every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and empowering you to rise above every struggle. My plans for you are greater than you can imagine, and the road you are on is leading you to the victory I have already secured for you. Trust in me, hold fast to your faith, and know that I will never leave you. If you found comfort and strength in these words, don't stop here. Keep seeking my presence and guidance as you continue to grow in your faith. Explore more of the lessons I've shared with you in the next videos, where we dive deeper into how my love and wisdom can transform your life in powerful ways. Subscribe and stay connected, because together we will walk this path of faith, discovering more of my truth with every step. May you find peace and strength in my presence today and always.